Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this video. In this video, I am going to explain the difference between the words house and home. If you think both the words can be used interchangeably, then you must watch this video until the end. So firstly, we will start with the word house. What is house? House is about a physical structure like a building, apartment, row house, bungalow, etc. Then the question is, what is home? Is it something like apart from these structures of house which I had told now, all other structures are homes? No, it is not like that. So, home is a place or location where people live with their families. I repeat, home is a place or location where people live with their families. So, it could be anything. It could be an apartment, building, bungalow, row house, boat, truck, etc. Now you must be wondering, how can a truck or boat be home? So all you need to do is just keep watching until the end, like I told you. So the word home is referred to families, relations, emotions and feelings. But when it comes to the word house, there is nothing like that. There are no emotions, no families, no feelings and nothing. So we will understand this example, this concept in a better way with the help of some examples. So let's look at this house. This is an unoccupied house. So this house is always house and we cannot call this house as home. Now let's look at second example. If you look at this house, there is a family. So this family lives in this house, which is why this house is home for this family, right? It is their home. Now let's look at third example. This is a truck and this family lives on this truck. So this truck is home for this family. Well, it is a truck for us, but this truck is home for them because, like I told you, home is a place or location where people live with their families. So it could be anything. Now let's look at some examples of the word house. Warehouse. When we say warehouse, so goods are stored in warehouse, which is why it is always warehouse and we never say ware home. That would be wrong. Let's look at the word powerhouse. So electricity is stored and monitored from this house, which is why it is always powerhouse. We never say power home. That is wrong. Farmhouse. When we say farmhouse, we go there for a certain period of time and then we come back. We don't live there permanently, which is why it is always farmhouse and not farm home. That would be wrong. Guest house. The same story applies to this house. Why? Because guests come and live there for a certain period of time and then they leave. They don't live there permanently with their families, right? Which is why this house is always called guest house and not guest home. That would be wrong. So in short, home is a place or location where people live with their families. So it could be anything like I told you. And house is about a physical structure like building, apartment, bungalow or row house where people live with their families. Now I want to discuss 2 points. Point number 1, you cannot use any articles and prepositions before the word home. For example, I am going to home. That is wrong because I have used a preposition before the word home, which is wrong. So it would be I am going home. That is correct. Now if I say I am going to my house, this is correct because I can use articles and prepositions before the word house, but I can't use articles and prepositions before the word home. Now let's talk about the second point which I want to discuss. The second point is about when you refer to someone else's house, it is always house and you can't say home because home is a personal thing. Like I told you, it is about family, relations, emotions and feelings. So whenever we are talking about our friend's house or anyone else's house, then it is always house and not home. But when you are referring to your own house, then it is home. For example, if I want to talk about my house where I live with my family, then I can use the word home. I am going home, I am home, something like this. But whenever I refer to someone else's house, it is always house. So I cannot say home to someone else's house. So this is what is the difference between these two words, house and home. I hope you get this. That is all in today's video, and I will see you in my next video with another English lesson. Till then, you take care.